see what it does.
Okay, now it is.
Is it recording now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But, you know, being a field service technician, working out in the field, working on equipment was one thing when I used to do that, because I got some experiences I can tell you that would just curl your hair and make you go, what? But today I had to go to this affluent neighborhood in Aiken County, to this very nice house. They're very nice people that own the house. You know, I met the owner's wife this morning and told her I was going to go work on the generator. And as I pulled up in my service truck there, there's this big old black lab come over there, you know, and I'm a dog man, you know, I love dogs, you know, and I'm over there and I'm rubbing on the dog and everything, you know, and the dog's over there just loving it, and next thing you know, the dog's got a hard on. I said, well, you're excited enough as it is right now. So I asked the lady, could I get parked closer to where the generator was, and she told me there was a service road that I could go down the service road and get to the generator. Of course, you know, my truck's 14 foot wide and I was going through 14 1-inch places. I had just enough room on the side of my mirrors, you know, that you could just probably slide a gnat's ass in. And knowing that I had to pull down in, I couldn't back down in, I just stand the worst chance backing down in there. And I thought about it, you know, well, you back in and you drive out, yeah, but you tear your truck up backing in and knock several of their trees down. It probably costs $500,000, you know. Well, I want you to know I imported that pine tree from China. Now they're bringing fucking trees in from China. You know what? You know what's next? But I started checking out the generator and everything, and didn't see the dog for a while, you know, and ran into a little bit of a problem with one of our fine quality tools that we have that we take out on these jobs. I couldn't get the load bank working right for me, and somebody else had previously worked on it, and they said it was working fine and everything. So I called one of the other guys who uses it a great deal more than I do. He tells me to pick it up and drop it. You know, so here it is. You have this generator putting out 300 amps of electricity, you know. Just take the load bank up and drop it, you know. Well, you're not going to know if it's going to be working or not unless you got a load on it, you know. You just pick it up and drop it. And so, sure enough, it goes to working, you know. So I'm doing a 2-hour load test on the things. Every 15 minutes or so, I go and check on it, make sure it's not overheating, you know, and the amperage and everything's right on the load bank. And and I write it down, and then I'll go either clean out my truck or something, and sit in there and fill out the rest of the paperwork or something. But when it came lunchtime, the dog shows up. Strange that he would know, because the generator's still running now. You know, I'm just going to eat my lunch, see why it's running its chest. I'm not cutting the damn generator out because I'm eating lunch. It don't know. I just make sure it don't set the pine straw on fire down there, because load bank produces a pretty good, ain't nothing but a big toaster. You know, you look in and ain't nothing but a big damn toaster. You can heat your lunch up in front of it if you want to, you know. If it's cold in the winter, you can stand in front of that load bank and stay nice and warm. It's a 115-degree day out there, and you checking that load bank, and you got your heat gun, and you walk in front of, yeah, 340 degrees. Yeah, just don't do that again anytime soon, you know. Give yourself a chance to recover. But as I'm eating my lunch, the dog's over there looking at me. Now, this dog isn't underfed. Nice people, nice house, nice dog, fat dog. Dog eats well. Dog probably eats better than I do. I don't hold it against the dog, you know, because, hey, dogs are a loyal subject, you know. They deserve to be fed well. But this dog staring at me, so I take my bag of cheese curls, you know, and I got them open. I'm eating my sandwich, and I throw them a couple of cheese curls out there on the ground, you know. Well, the first mistake, I tried to hand him one and realized he may have been about 8 or 9 years old. 8 or 9-year-old Labrador teeth are just as sharp as they were in that 1 or 2-year-old Labrador teeth. They're just a little bit more well honed, you know. And I go, whew, close. Make sure all my fingers are there, you know. And I said, you son of a bitch, you know, I'll throw the next one for you. So I'm over there. I threw a couple of chips out of for him. Now, you can say that I contributed to the delinquency of the dog, because I had fed it some of my food and shared the food. In a dog's mind is, you know, you share your food with me, you know, what is your food is my food, what is my food is my food. you know, the dog's going to keep, you know, he wants it all. So, I get to eat my sandwich, I leave my bag of cheese curls up there, take a couple of hits off my soft drink, and go check on the generator, check my readings and everything, you know. And then down there about 10 or 15 minutes checking everything and walking back up, you know. And the dog has run off with my bag of cheese curls. Now, it wouldn't have been so bad. I don't mind sharing, you know. Sometimes people get greedy. You know, the government's greedy. You know, they're trying to take everything you have out of your damn pocket right now. And and what they do, they're stabbing you in the back while they're shaking your hand. You know, that's a classic sign of one of these socialist Democrats we have. But I'm getting off the subject about the dog, though. But this dog runs off with a bag of chips, you know. And there's corn chips all over the damn place, you know. I finally get the empty bag. I wasn't going to leave the bag there because I could see him call him, you know, where I work now. I want you to know your technician left this bag of trash out here, you know, and it's got teeth marks in it, you know. So I get my trash up and everything, go back, check on the generator again. Some I'm sitting in my truck and I cranked it up with the door open, let the AC blowing a little bit. Pretty hot out there. Walk in front of that low bank, you heat up pretty quick. And I've eaten a banana while I'm writing this stuff down. Well, I get through the banana, and I got the banana peel on my leg, you know, when I'm finished writing this stuff out. Well, here comes Zach the dog. He comes around there, and he's sniffing around and everything, you know, and I said, go away, Zach. I said, I'm busy right now, and I'm over to writing. And the next thing I know, his front paws are up on the door. He grabs that banana peel, hauls ass with it, and eats the banana peel. You know, so when I get through with my job and everything, got all my tools put up, generators locked up, everything's secure, I go to find somebody at the residence to sign the paperwork for me. So a young man went around there waiting for his girlfriend to come out to live there. And I told him the story about Zach and his, you know, adventures of sharing my lunch with me, you know, and told him, you know, he ate a banana peel, so if you see anything weird that comes out of him, you know, that, you know, don't worry about it, it's just one of the greasy banana peel. Then I proceeded to tell him the story about my buddy Calvin's dog. Calvin called me up one day and said, you gotta come over here. Go over to Calvin's house. His damn dog's got about that much of one of them damn plastic brownie bags hanging out his ass. You know, you think about that's how you do a colonoscopy, you know, get somebody to swallow a plastic bag with a camera in it. You know, swallow the string first, you know. Pull the damn thing out their ass, you know. Hey, just imagine that, you know, that could start a new trend, you know. What do you do? Internal cleaning. First of all, you swallow 15 feet of string, you know, with this plastic bag with this camera on the end of it, you know. It's got a four-way view coming and going. It's going over and it's recording. What the hell's this something been eating? You know, coming to a blockage here. Yep, looks like bacon fat. Couple of overcooked steaks here. Exactly what it is. How'd that go, John? Stop it.